Good morning-ish. It is 10:43 in the morning. We are starting our dash. We have DoorDash on, Uber Eats on. We are doing earn by time. Gotta make some extra money. No real goal. We are doing earn by time just to get a little cushion for the week, because you know we do earn by offer during the week. Our current AR on DoorDash is 75, which is good, but what is this? 324 for 3.4 miles. No thank you. Alright, DoorDash says 1 to 5. Uber sending us trash. We're not taking trash today. We'll take $1 a mile, but that's not $1 a mile. Anyway, I already had my coffee, had the grandkids this morning, so let's get this day started. Let's make some money. Alright, we got our first order on DoorDash. Uber was sending us a bunch of $3 crap, but it's IHOP going 10.7 miles. We're going down to Smyrna. This is how we're starting our day in Smyrna. Alright, let's go IHOP. But here we wait. Pickup's not for another 10 minutes, so I'm sure I'll go in and see if it's ready and then wait. It's for one pancake creation family feast. Come on. What are you doing? Alright, that's all picked up. There's a few minute wait. 16 minutes, 10.31 miles to the drop off. Pin required. Yay. Of course, I grabbed pants that don't have pockets and it's too warm to wear my sweatshirt. It's only 65, but it's still too warm. Alright, let's go drop this off. Pin required. They did tip $5, 2 to 9. Oh Lord, we got a Hardee's order. All depends on who's working. Going 3.7 miles. Alright, let's go do it. Alright, let's go see if it's ready. They look busy, so they're probably not. I swear, I'd rather take every single IHOP order rather than deal with fucking Hardee's. Anyway, after 15 minutes of waiting, because the chick's just sitting there staring at the damn screen, not knowing what the fuck she's doing, we have it picked up. 9 minutes, 2.999999 miles to the drop off. I wish I could just stand there with my thumb up my ass and get paid. God. She's looking at it. I told her like 15 minutes ago. There's like 3 people that come and gone. And she's like, who are you here for? I said, Wanda. Finally, the cook from the back. They only had 1 cook and 1 person in the front. And the cook goes, you've been standing here for a while. What are you waiting on? I said, my order? She goes, still? I said, yeah. And then the chick went and gave my order to someone else and had to remake the whole thing. Can't stand that place. It's not even like it was a big meal. It was one combo. You know, a drink, fries, and a sandwich. She hands me just the sandwich. I'm like, what's this? She goes, your order. I said, no, it's not. I said, this person ordered a combo. There's a drink, there's fries. It needs to be in a bag. It needs to be sealed. And then she hands me the bag. I said, it needs to be sealed. And she's like throwing shit around and everything. If you can't work, if you can't follow simple instructions, the job's not for you. Alright, let's go. Leave this order at the door. That's all dropped off. Alright, we got our next order, Haagen-Dazs and Taco Bell. I gotta turn around. Let's go do it. Alright, that's picked up. Let's go to Taco Bell. Alright, let's go see if this is ready. Alright, that's all picked up. 13 minutes, 7.16 miles to the drop off. This is a pretty house. Let's go drop this off. Nice. 1 to 2. Alright, I guess it's a little Go Bucky convention going on. Anyway, we got our next order, 16 something for something odd miles. Walmart. Let's go do it. It's going to Earlville, but hey, we know how it is. Rather do that than deal with Hardee's. Alright, that's all picked up. Oh, shush. 17 minutes, 9.7 miles. That's all dropped off. Now I understand why he said leave it at the door. Inside the door. Let's see if we can get out of here. We're going. 1 to 3 on DoorDash. The wonderful smell of weed and cow shit. Gotta love this area. I'm joking, by the way. I could never live here. I love the country, but the mix of weed and cow shit, nope, can't do it. This El Camino is, what's this? Metro. 15.6 miles. Alright, I guess we're doing that. This El Camino's license plate is 666. I guess we're going to Metro. It's 6 items going down to Smyrna. Let's go do it. Alright, let's go see if it's right. It has 2 drinks. That's all picked up. 25 minutes, 14.69 miles to the drop off. Alright, that's all dropped off. 1 to 2, but it's going to take a while to get out of here. About 15 minutes. There was a $2 tip. So, there's that. Looks like we're going to McDonald's next. This is a whole lot of food. 2 Sprites, 1 Fanta, 1 Southern Sweet Tea, all large. Cheeseburger pack, 2 fries, and a Big Mac bundle. Okay. Alright, that's all picked up. 2 huge bags. 11 minutes, 4.41 miles to the drop off. Did it to me again. Went in, leave at door, PIN required at first. Must be some kind of glitch. Anyway, that's all dropped off. It was a $5 tip. 2 to 8. Looks like we're turning around. We got our next order, Dunkin' going 1.3 miles. Yay. Really? Who just orders 10 munchkins? I smell a new tip. Munchkins is like $4. I know, because I ordered them this morning. Alright, let's run in and get it. I'll leave you on. wasn't even started. Alright, how far are we? 3 minutes, 0.75 miles. Alright, let's go drop this off. So hand it to me. Tip 1 to 5. Looks like we're going to Bubba Q's next. Alright, let's go get this. Alright, burrito bowl is secure. 8 minutes, 5 miles. Let's go. Alright, let's go drop this off. Leave on the front porch. Alright. Alright, that was a $3.50 tip. 1 to 3. Alright, we got our next order at Taco Hell. This chick, or dude, whatever, ordered 5 cheese roll-ups, 2 nacho loco tacos, 2 cheesy bean and rice burritos, 4 hot sauces. They ordered off the dollar menu, 15 items. Nacho fries, nacho fries. Holy hell, let's head to Taco Hell. It's going 9.9 miles. At least there's no drinks. How hard is my name? Like my real name? It's like a baby deer. Fawn. You know? It's not that hard. This is what they put on my thing. How they spelled it. Anyway. That's all picked up. 13 minutes, 6.8 miles to drop off. Now I showed my husband this. And now he's messaging me, ET phone home. I hate people. Alright, let's go drop this off. They got a kitty genie. Nice. $5.50 tip. 1 to 3. Alright, Uber, you can give me that Wendy's order now that I'm done with this order. I'll go, Galena. Alright, we got 1606 for 9 miles. Papa John's. Let's go get it. I do like the fact that Uber now, after you hit match, it shows you what the order was, instead of trying to quickly screenshot it. This is just for 2 12-inch pizzas. Now the big question, will it be ready? Or are they going to have like a clusterfuck in there? Alright, Alright, that's all picked up. It was a 10-minute wait because they had to remake it. Someone stole it. Anyway, 10 minutes, 4.8 miles. Alright, let's go drop this off. Alright, that's all dropped off. Let's go back to the zone. Ooh, we got a large catering order, 10 items from curries and cocktail, which means it's going to take forever. Okay. Let's go curries and cocktail. That was a few minute wait. I don't even want to know what this drink is, but it looks like something from my EMS days. Anyway, let's see, where are we at? $18 minutes, 8.14 miles to the drop off. Alright, let's go drop this off. I hate not having pockets. All dropped off. That was a 15.04 tip. 1 to 2. Alright, looks like we're going to tomfooleries next. 6 items. Oh Lord, I'm parked next to a rolling trash can. Alright, that's all picked up. I gotta laugh. Let me get out of here first. In the directions, it says, I'll tip in cash. Anyone want to guess if they tip in cash or not? Let's go find out. It's a leave it at door. How they going to tip in cash? Come on now. Stop playing that stupid shit. Let's go leave it at the door. came to the door. Nothing. Oh, we got another large catering order. But I'll post what I made. $90 worth of food in. No tip. Cheap ass. Coming down in your robe with your $90 worth of food. Alright, let's go to Stones. Alright, we got 6 more minutes before this is ready, and they're never ready. It's jumbo wings, a whatever burger, pretzels, fish chips, and a salad. Alright, that was a few minute wait. 18 minutes, 10.12 miles to the drop off. Alright, that's all dropped off. 1 to 3. I had 3 in one day. Large order. Let's go Chili's. This one's 8 items. Or the items. Kids meal, 1 drink, 2 drink. Alright, 2 drinks. We got 5 minutes before we gotta pick this up. Alright, let's go see if it's ready. It might not be. Alright, that's all picked up. I actually needed to put it in the catering bag. Wouldn't fit in the pizza bag or anything. 15 minutes, 7.666666 miles to the drop off. Alright, let's go drop this off. This house is beautiful. Alright, I'll leave it door. Chickens. 1 to 5. Horsies. Oh my God. I get back to the zone and bam. Number 4. Alright, we got 4 minutes. Alright, that was an 11-minute wait. It's in the catering bag in the back, so I don't have to smell it. 16 minutes, 8 miles to the drop off. And it says PIN required, but we know how DoorDash has been being goofy. So, let's go do it. Oh no, this is either going to be really good or really bad. Just by the area that it's going to. 992. Alright. house. I see a house. Alright, it's a hand it to me pin required. Let's go drop it off. Nice. 1 to 4. That was probably my last one since I only have 4 minutes left on my shift. I would love to live back here. Oh my god. It is so pretty and so secluded. You can't see any neighbors. You can't see the street. It's perfect. As long as the boogeyman or deer don't come running out, I'm good. Anyway, for today, I will post what I made. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. For the week, I only worked 3 days this week. I worked 30 hours. I did 10-hour shifts. On Uber Eats, I made $88.94, and on DoorDash, I made $498.03.